displeasure of telling someone when they've lost someone during the holidays, and that is a tragic thing you don't want to happen.
After a deadly year on Louisiana roads, one law enforcement agency is offering free rides to anyone in their district who has been drinking. This is no questions asked. Good evening and thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Sharice Gibson. Karen has the night off. It's an alarming number. 925 people will not be with their families on Christmas because they were killed on Louisiana roads this year. Now, after a tragic and concerning increase in fatal crashes, Erica Ferrando shows us how one agency is trying to stop the number of fatalities from rising.
I'll send 20 guys on goose chases to go save one person.
Chief Mike Kindler with Port Fourchon Harbor Police does not want another family grieving this holiday season due to someone driving drunk.
We were talking about what we can do to try and help.
That's why his officers are now offering free rides through January 1st for anyone who has been drinking. The Safe Ride Home for the Holidays program is for anyone traveling to or from the 10th Ward, which includes LaRose down to Grand Isle. Day or night, no questions asked.
When somebody's intoxicated and they might think that there's an ulterior motive for what we're doing, our motive is just to get them home. We're not looking to go out and find somebody doing any kind of illegal activity.
Chief Kindler says their focus is safety, not enforcement.
We're not carding anybody.
Because they don't want their badge to be a reason someone doesn't call.
If you're worried about being in a police car, it's much better to have a policeman in front of your house dropping you off safely than a policeman in front of your house to tell your family you didn't make it home.
The goal is to avoid another deadly holiday. Thanksgiving weekend, state officials say there were 15 crashes and 20 fatalities statewide. That made this Thanksgiving the deadliest on Louisiana roads in 7 years.
There's definitely been an increase in fatals across the whole state.
Last week, 4 people died in a head-on crash in St. Landry Parish, including 3 siblings. And last month, 3 Nichols students were killed after being hit by an alleged drunk driver. Justin Troop C, which covers Terrebonne, Assumption, and Lafourche parishes, Trooper Ross Brennan says 59 people have died in car crashes this year compared to 36 last year. It's the highest in the last 5 years.
These aren't just numbers. These are loved ones. These are people's sisters, brothers, moms, aunts.
Brennan says the biggest factors are speeding, not wearing a seatbelt, and drunk driving.
Typical trend is that over half of our crashes involve either impaired drivers, and we're also seeing a lot of either distracted drivers, people just maybe crossing the center line.
If we can prevent one of them, it's worth it.
And a sober driver may be all it takes. Erica Ferrando, Eyewitness News.
I will have the Port Fourchon Ride Hotline number on our website as part of the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign. Many of these agencies across the state have announced they will have DWI checkpoints that'll be through the rest of this year.